Hey everyone, and welcome to Conversations with Curtis. How's it going? My name's Paul Stetler. I'm the host of this channel, and we are very excited about today's stream. I'm not sure about this background. I just picked it randomly, and I'm not. I'm regretting it already, but I'm going to stick with it for today. Um, Welcome. We've had a great week so far, and had a fun stream on Monday. Uh, And then at the end of the stream with Tori and Daniel, we realized that we really had uh, we've been talking quite a bit about changing our format up a little bit so that we could invite more guests in the gaming industry on all sides of it to join us for these streams to play games. Because Daniel and I play a lot by ourselves, or just the two of us. Tori joins us occasionally, and then we have occasional guest stars. But we thought, okay, let's see if we can reach out to some folks. And we posed that question on our Discord channel and got a lot of feedback. And one of the names that came up a number of times was our guest today, Tim Knowles from Dia Vecchia Studios. And so on a whim, I reached out to him and said, "Hey, I'm wondering if you might want to, come on our channel." And he said, "Sure." And he said, "When?" I said, "How about Wednesday?" And believe it or not, he was gracious enough to clear his schedule and say yes. So he's with us today. Tim and his wife, his creative partner, Linda, are the brains and creative force behind Dia Vecchia Studios, the one of the one of the companies out there that is keeping the FMV games alive, thank goodness. And they joined us for a really fun conversation on our first ever podcast a while back. So if you didn't hear that, I highly recommend checking it out. It's also a bit of it's a short-lived podcast. I'm not sure I think we've done two or three of them and haven't done one in a while. But it was great having them on, and thrilled to have him join us today. So he'll be out in just a minute. And Friday, this has been this is going to be a crazy week. So Friday, and in the spirit of feeling bolstered by Tim saying yes, we thought, well, what are we going to do on Friday? And so we have a list of folks that we wanted to talk to. And of course, one of them is Noah Antweiler, the Spoony one, who joined us for a couple of conversations a while back, by far our most viewed, by a long shot, our most viewed videos. And he had, during our interview, said that he'd be willing to play a game at some point. And I reached out to him shortly after and didn't hear back. But I just threw him a instant message the other day, I think the same day as I did Tim, and said, "Hey, are you up for a game?" And he said yes. So he's going to be joining us as we play Wadjet Eye Games Techno Babylon on Friday, a game that he wanted to try. So he'll be joining us on Friday. So big week here at Conversations with Curtis. And the reason we're able to have these big weeks is because of our donors and our Patreon and Coffee members who make Conversations with Curtis happen. This is a list of our $10 and above members on Patreon and Coffee. And just as always, want to thank these wonderful people for keeping Conversations with Curtis rolling and keeping this content going and able to give you these interviews and these live streams and all this stuff. So thank you so much. If you are in a position to join us on Coffee or Patreon, we sure could use your support so that we can continue to grow our channel, maybe do these streams even more often. Now we do it when we can. Sometimes we can do a bunch, sometimes not so much, but you guys are the reason we're doing it. So thank you, as always, to Malika Chandler, our top donor, who has been such a wonderful force of support for us over the years, as well as Francois Damagella, Robbie Thurio, Moffat Reborn, Tyler Drinkard, and our two newest top donors, Yuma81 and Corbichu. Thank you guys so much. We also take donations during our streams. We have these goals, these weekly goals, so that we can add some of our fans to this special guest mix. So once we get to our weekly goal of $250, we spin the wheel of Curtis, and then one of the people on that wheel get to join us for a stream playing the game of their choice. Our top 7 donors for, some new changes this week, I see. Our number 1 is Juex. Thank you so much, Juex, for all your support. James Jenkins, it was great to have him back. I hope he's back with us sometime soon. Moffat Reborn, CJ, Victor Chang, Sweet Kajmar, and YT Wanderer. Thank you all for your support, and I hope that you can help us get closer to our end of our weekly goal today. All right, that's it. I'm gonna now bring out our pal Daniel and our special guest, Tim Knowles. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi.
Hello.
Tim, you there? How are you?
Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are.
Yeah, let's see. I just hit the afternoon, and I think you and Daniel are a little closer in time than myself. It's around.
It's not bedtime yet. It's just 8 o'clock. We're good. Everything's good.
But Daniel, for most people, it's way past bedtime. But this is Daniel's sort of witching hour where he gets to what's like
10 p.m.
1 o'clock there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. You're GMT and I'm GMT +2.
Okay. So 10 o'clock, 3 more hours. That's when all the good ideas happen. So
Exactly. Well, hey, thanks again for joining us. It's been really fun. I've enjoyed our conversations, and I really, really love what you're doing. And you are at the heart of what we all, this small little group of ours, care about so deeply. And thank you for continuing to carry that torch and making these games for us.
Yeah, well, you kicked us off, really. So if we hadn't been playing those games back in the 90s, we wouldn't be making them now. So
that's right. I take full credit for all of it. It's all me, everyone. It's all me.
It's only a few years of my life. Who cares? Every game's just a couple of years. No, it's really good. It's good to it's going to be fun to see you, and weird to see you play it. It's like, because basically you're from Phantasmagoria too, and
there is a sort of surreal element when you connect with somebody who you connected with on a completely different level way back when, and there's this world has become, what's that is it the Andy Warhol line, everyone's going to become world famous for 15 minutes. He said that back in 1968 or something like that. And I mean, his brain would explode if he knew just how real that statement has become,
I think I keep looking at you wondering which game of ours you would be in, from Phantasmagoria 2. So I don't know, would Curtis have ended up on the Dr. Decker couch, the first game? It would have been, because definitely you'd have been dealing with some issues from Phantasmagoria 2, right? So
I don't think he had everything worked out by the end there. I think he still had some things to work to get through. Yeah, well, listen, let's talk a little bit about so just real quickly, can you talk us through how we ended up at Murderous Muses? So we started, what was that first game was it Dr. Decker, your first game?
Yeah, the Infection Man of Dr. Decker. That was the first one. That one was kind of like our breakout first game where we, the first time we decided to make a game, because we've been playing games like Her Story and Contradiction, made us want to make that game. In that game, you kind of play a therapist who takes over from the dead Dr. Decker, and you're trying to work out which of his 6 patients, killed him off. So it was quite a nice interface there, because you got to type and kind of chat with the patients.
Oh, that's great.
So that was our first one. That led into the Shape-Shifting Detective, which is FMV games started to get a bit more interactive, movie-like, and you ended up just getting a couple of choices on screen. Around the same time, they asked me down to the BBC to do a talk on these interactive experiences, as it were. And one of the things I said was, try not to just do what everyone else does. And if you're going to do an interactive movie, try and do something a little bit more. And then Wales asked us if we'd do an interactive movie, and I was like, yeah, but we're going to have to make it a bit different. We can't just have it the same way, kind of like choose your own adventure, and that's it. So Shape-Shifting Detective is like that, but it kind of allows you to loop around and visit places, turn into each of the suspects and talk to their behind the scenes and get all this kind of extra info out. So shapeshift, and also lets you delete options, which I think most people are like, what's going on? So you've got an option on the screen and you don't have to take it. It's actually a bin and you can just not do it. And that might give you another option. So it's kind of like a weird thing to introduce there as well. The third game was Dark Knight's Pearl Monroe. That was kind of a lot more like a interactive movie again, but this time we had hotspots on screen that would follow around the action and you'd click on them to do certain things. So I remember we were just talking just before we come in here, you said about Phantasmagoria 3 might have this kind of interface where you can do lots of things and click on lots of things. Well, you can kind of do that in live action by filming like a live action location, just having loads of hotspots on it. And then when you click on it, you send your protagonist to do something. So we had kind of sections like that in Pearl Monroe. It was 6 TV-like episodes. What we wanted to do was, instead of doing an interactive movie, an interactive TV series. So we did that with these kind of hotspots. You ended up with 6 episodes to play through. And that was a spin-off of Shapeshift from 2 of the characters in that. And then Murderous Muses was really, I'm not going to blame it on Linda, but it was kind of heavily her idea. We talked about this before. And we were on holiday between a couple of these games. And we were saying, what would make The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker easier to play? And at the time, come up with this idea that instead of typing questions and keywords, you hung a painting over a question and a keyword. So that is essentially what Murderous Muses is. It's almost like Dr. Decker 3D. We thought it'd be easier. Not everyone's thought that. We thought it would be easier. It kind of is easier to hang stuff on, but I think now because you get little bits of story everywhere, it can probably send you like more. It could make you more confused than something like Dr. Decker, because you get.
Oh, thank goodness! Because here's the deal: I don't get confused easily at all. So nothing. So that should be no problem, because I'm,
as long as you keep reminding Paul which character is doing what and their names at all times, you're good to go.
Well, it should start with reminding me what game I'm playing. It needs to start there, and then. So
that's why you have a restream open.
We're so happy to have you here. And as I said, your name came up numerous times when we talked about folks that we wanted to play with. People, since I started conversations with Curtis, your work at Diavecchi Studios has been a regular topic that's come up. So I know that creating games, getting them out there, getting them sold, all the details of whatever that is so complex. But please know that in the world that we are in, you stand pretty tall in this realm.
Thank you. That's really nice. Yeah.
Well, we're excited to play, so let's do it. What do we do, Daniel? You just want to dive right into it? Is there anything you want to give us a little? What do we need to know before we start? You played a little bit of this with us when it first came out. As you were marketing this, you were asking certain folks to kind of come on and just play a few minutes here and there. So Daniel and I got a teeny taste, but luckily my memory is short, so it's all been deleted.
That's part of the charm of this channel. We can play the same game over and over again. Paul forgets the entire game every time, so it's fine.
Good value for money.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And funny thing is that this game can be replayable because of the randomness of several elements. So yeah, we might even get through. We'll see how we do today, but we could potentially get through a whole version of the game. But that doesn't take away anybody's ability to play it themselves, because they're going to go. Is this true that you'll get a completely different sort of experience?
Yeah, I mean, unlike our other games, you can play them again, but a lot of the content remains the same. In Murderous Muses, it's designed so you replay it. You allegedly can play it infinitely, a bit like Cluedo. After a while, you will have seen all the content, but there's one playthrough will get you about, I don't know, a quarter of the content. which is you need to play at least 4 or 5 times to unlock everything and really understand why all these people were doing what they were doing. The murder mystery bit's the easy bit here. Actually working out what they were doing and why they were doing it is the thing that takes multiple playthroughs.
Do you have analytics of all of the videos that people have seen? Are there any videos people haven't seen yet?
I mean, everybody will get different videos on the way through, but there's actually loads of things in the game now that kind of give you counters to show you videos you haven't seen. So when you play it again, for example, you won't see them if this is your first playthrough, which it definitely is because you don't have a scorecard. So there's little indicators under the paintings that tell you which person you've put on that keyword so that you can keep unlocking more and more stuff.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm excited. Okay, what I do remember is that we are in a museum, and we're sort of we're it's a first person. We're the guard, the night guard, I guess. Is that right?
That's it. Yeah, you're the night watcher. So,
all right, we're gonna get a little cutscene to start.
Just sit there and make sure no one steals anything. We might get some early trick-or-treaters, but just keep the door locked. We get all sorts this time of year. Everything locks automatically, though. Keys are in the safe. I'll see you in the morning.
Wait, did we miss anything, or was that did that start at the top? All right. Yeah. So that was the middle. We caught her talking in the mid.
Welcome to Murnhaven's Unsolved Mysteries. Tonight, we'll be trying to solve the murder of Murnhaven's most famous artist, Mordecai Gray. Brutally murdered in his loft last year, on the night of All Hallows Eve. Gray
nice with the crow on his shoulder, by the way.
At the time.
He loves Edgar Allan Poe.
They were all suspects, according to Justice who was unable to convict any of them. Could there still be a killer on the loose?
My guess is yes.
Was it Dominic Serrell, the lush burlesque dancer? Or Otto Pipistrel, our now famously cancelled ventriloquist? Or perhaps Lilith Rendell,
famously cancelled ventriloquist.
Gray was also painting Sunday Finch, our twinless tennis star. Xavier Hahn, the recluse.
Hey, Anna Fraser is in the chat.
And finally, Vice Justice Catherine Myers. Perhaps Justice
that she was just lurking and said hello to you.
Understudy. We have all the juicy details coming up, but before we discuss those murderous muses, let's delve into the mind of a killer.
Wait, who's Rachel Cowles?
Tracing their footsteps on that fateful day.
Rachel?
Yeah.
That's our daughter. She's been in all the games.
She's guest starring.
Oh, is she here as well? Oh, guest star. Yes. Yeah, she's been in all of them.
Okay.
You may get a video from her today. It depends.
All right. Am I going, or are you doing this, Daniel?
Wait, let me give you controls.
Boom.
There you go. You have controls? Can you move?
I think so. Let's see.
Yes.
There we go. Is that me?
Things are working.
Things are working. So, okay. I need to already, and we'll never get through this because I take so long figuring things out. So we just saw this little TV program about it sounded like a sort of unsolved mysteries kind of moment. Yep. By the way, I never listened to the opening section of all the things that in any murder mystery. I never listened to all those early clues, which is why I tend to never, solve anything.
But that's the most important part.
I know. I'm telling you that I'm confessing my. But this is also a security camera. So was this a message specifically for us, or was just on the TV and it was a sort of an episode of like a unsolved mysteries that we happened to be in the room
an episode on TV, and then before that it was a FaceTime conversation,
phone
right?
Call. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the phone call was for you. Cryptic as it may be, here you found the message. It's good.
I just found a message. Hey, please, can you open the crates and hang Gray's paintings for me? There should be 6 arriving each day. So Gray is the artist that was murdered. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah.
Please try to match them up correctly with the plaques I've put up. When you're done, turn on the security monitor to start your shift. Wait, if we're putting up paintings, our shift is already started. You're making me work for free? Come on here.
It's extras, yeah.
Saving money? All right. A note with curiously uniform handwriting.
Yeah.
I like that. What is that? Oh, okay, what's going on? Oh, I can turn it around? Oh, I don't need. All right. Fair enough. What am I doing here? All right, let's get out. Okay,
this is going to take a while.
Yeah, maybe Daniel, you should do it. You're going to be faster than me, but I might require you to stop so I can muse along the way.
Yeah. We put the game name up so you can remember just in the hall.
Okay, there's a crate, so there's probably paintings in there. Let's go grab the paintings.
So Tim, I hope that the name of the game will appear several additional times after this one, because otherwise
it's just the one. Yeah, just one bit of branding. Yeah.
Paul keeps saying that he opens the Restream chat in order to see what people are saying in the chat, but I believe that he does that to see the name of the game, the title. Daniel and Paul are playing Murderous Muses.
Wait, I missed that part. What's happening?
I'm saying that you're using Restream in order to see the name of the game at all times, in case you forget it.
Yeah. I have it written down all over the place here too.
On his hand. Murderous Muses. Okay.
Murderous Muses.
So you're just wandering around right now. Right now we're just trying to get our bearings. But he did ask us to hang some stuff up. Okay, so let's hear what we got.
Can I click Javier?
Yep.
Or Xavier? I don't know.
Perfectionist surgeon turned clockmaker Xavier Hahn is Merlehaven's most in-demand artisan. He took a small hiatus when his mother died last year, and more recently after divorcing his wife Caroline. But his reclusiveness and rare output has made him more in demand than ever.
This is a self-portrait of Xavier.
Wait, let's see. Paul, if you use the keyboard, is it working remotely? If you use the WASD buttons?
Oh, can I? Let's see. Oh, yeah, look at this.
Wow.
Is it? I'm going that way. And then I can go, oh, okay, look at that. Okay, yeah, all right, let's check that out here. Let's see. So we might as well get the lay of the land here. Except I don't know.
It's charming.
Oh, you can't miss Sunday because she's in the chat. So Anna's in the chat here. Try and.
Oh, is Anna? Who's Anna? Is Anna one of the actors?
Yeah, Anna plays Sunday and Monday Finch. He's behind you now. Anna Fraser.
Okay. I'm trying to get to. This is where I never used the
keyboard. The keyboard buttons get you. You can move ahead or backwards or to the sides. While with the mouse cursor, or with the mouse basically, you move the field of view.
It's a little. I know I see it, but it's a little jump. Here we go. Okay.
Is this the first 3D game you've played on stream?
Maybe,
is it?
Maybe. Well, with these, if I had an Xbox controller, I'd be fine.
Yeah,
it does work with the controller. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Maybe I could. Okay, Dan, you do it. It's just too jumpy for me. I'm going to blame it on Zoom.
Paul has all types of excuses for various things that are happening on our streams. So, for example, he keeps saying that he doesn't like first-person shooters because of some story it happened in his teens or late teens or early 20s in which he played Doom or whatever, and he was traumatized by lies.
Sunday,
I don't like the shooting games. They're not my thing.
Were already well known as the miracle test tube daughters of geneticists Goddard and Constance Finch.
Test tube
but they
daughter.
found fame in their own right on the tennis court, quickly becoming the world's youngest and most memorable doubles champions.
You may see the Wimbledon final recently, the Alcaraz versus Djokovic. Man, that was crazy.
I didn't see it. It's good that there's another winner there.
Yeah, about time. 20-year-old kid.
Catherine Myers is Merlehaven's current Vice Justice, serving under Justice Hoon, and is directly responsible for maintaining criminal laws and rehabilitating offenders. She's also the mastermind behind Merlehaven Manor.
By the way, we're not on the clock yet. We're not getting paid right now.
Allowing offenders to
No, this is just, you're getting a free tour of the museum.
Sent overseas.
The truth is, actually, and you'll find out later, that you don't have to hang the paintings. Yeah.
Oh,
so
really?
if we're running out of time later, you can just say nah.
What?
Yeah.
You can refuse your first your first directive.
I mean, we try and let people do whatever they want to do. So, I mean, Sasha might not be happy, but you can, yeah.
I presume it helps you finish the game faster, so it may be something that speedrunners may like.
Yeah, but it gets you a bigger score if you place them correctly. So if you're worried about the score, you won't get as good a score. And it also it does unlock a bonus at the end of the game if you've done it all properly. But yeah.
Does this game lend itself to eventual speedrun kind of playthroughs?
Every game
does for us testing it. Yeah.
Okay.
We've definitely done quite a few.
I imagine you might be the record holder at this point.
Or Linda. I think Linda did more playtesting than me, probably.
Okay.
Because I was sick of the sight of it after all the code and stuff. I was just, please.
Merlehaven welcomes people of all religions, and today, Merlehaven Chapel is at the heart of the community, hosting weddings, burials, and ceremonies that mark the quarter and
I got an achievement.
Mordecai frequented the chapel as a child, up until his mother died.
Nice.
Okay, where do you want to go, Paul?
Well, I think we should let's. I'm a bit of a. Well, I don't want to say I'm a rule follower, but at this point, we were asked to do something, and I think we should do it. Let's go open a crate and hang some paintings.
Merlehaven that runs around the island and back again in the shape of a Mobius strip. Gray said that if you stand still for long enough on the loop, you'll meet everyone on the island.
Ooh, I think that's a foreshadowing. We're on a bit of an island here in the
doorway. There's nothing here.
Wait a minute, that's not a doorway.
It's not clickable.
Her.
No one knows who she is, but rumors abound. Mordecai's first love, his first wife, an ancestor. But
it's from the cover art.
Endearingly nicknamed the Mordecai Lisa.
The Mordecai Lisa, nice. Who did the artwork for you, Tim?
Most of it was Rachel and me for these.
Man, nice work.
I mean, they were just comped and heavily filtered, but yeah, it's
great.
Native to Merlehaven, the wild boar is generally harmless, though sometimes still hunted for sport. It's a frowned-upon activity that the Triumvirate continuously consider banning, and Gray was against the hunt too. His painting aimed to bring more eyes onto their plight.
Okay. All right, go find. Okay, I think it's time to do some unboxing. Let's do some uncrating.
Okay, let's uncrate. Let's unbox.
All right, we already have a.
Okay.
All right, so press that to open the inventory. All right, Gray's Lore number 10, a merry-go-round spattered with silhouettes. Okay, so we need to find a place for this. Is there a specific place this needs to go? And is this one of our first sort of? We have to match the. We got to match the painting, Gray's Lore number 10, to the. Wait, let me see what the picture looks like. So it's a merry-go-round.
Yeah, sorry.
Silhouettes. So merry-go-round with shadows. So let's see what title might match that description. Okay, I don't think it's that.
The Hearseman, no. We've got
the Baconian. Baconian is probably more of a place. All right, what do we got here? The Triumvirate. No, it's not that. Is there one that says the Carousel? No, the docks.
Maybe there's a merry-go-round.
Or could it be? Could you have one that says "place it here"? That would be helpful. All right, scrying. What does scrying mean? We think we did this last time. We look up the word scrying. What is scrying?
It's kind of like finding something or a place or a person using divination. So
doorway,
maybe like a crystal ball. Or...
Tornado del Luna. The future. Ooh, that's good.
So Tim, I always ask this question. Do you feel like there's too much hand-holding in games nowadays?
It's really hard to say. I think that we've been putting more and more help into this game with the over the 4 patches. So for some people, I think there is too much hand-holding, and then for others, there isn't enough. There's an expectation that you're told what to do. So getting a balance or making it so the player can choose whether they get that hand-holding or not is kind of what everyone needs to try and do now. I think that's if the game doesn't automatically kind of assist you and try and work out if you're doing well or not. But yeah, it's definitely come to the forefront of our attention here for this game. With games where if you've got an interactive movie type game, people know that they're just making these choices from text on screen. It's a lot easier than something like Murderous Muses.
Okay, theater stage with ominous lighting. That should say Phantasmagoria somewhere in the museum.
So Butterfly Park might have been where the carousel is. You just turn around. I'm not sure how we know.
Butterfly Park. This?
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
You wanted to place the carousel on.
Well, I don't know, but it's a park. A park is where you have a carousel. How do we know if that's the right? Do we get like a yay, you did it, or
you will get something? Yeah. I haven't actually seen the right place for where that goes yet. If that helps, carousel. I'm not sure I've seen it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Keep exploring.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
sorry.
Don't feel bad about the patches, because Ron Gilbert did the same thing with Thimbleweed Park. He released the game thinking that players nowadays can handle games that... I can't say that the game is difficult or harder than games back in the 90s. It's just that too many years of hand-holding caused players to become somewhat spoiled. And they don't want to think too much or be stuck in a certain part of the game for too long. And too long can be 10 minutes. So Ron had to implement the hint system into Thimbleweed Park 3 months after the release.
We did the same with Deca because not everyone could get on with the typing, and then we were going to port to console anyway, but before that happened, and to allow that to happen, we added pre-made questions that you could select from a list. The thing was, it was kind of different because in Deca there are some questions you will never get unless you type them in. So not all of them are in the list, but it kind of facilitated ease for people to play it who were getting
passing by a bunch of things. Daniel, I'm going to see what those are.
Right, Aurora Woods,
Merlehaven Island. See, that could be a possibility.
Is there one behind you as well?
Yeah, there's one behind you.
So we have a theater stage with ominous lighting, and we have a merry-go-round spattered with silhouettes. Okay, going back, we have Butcher of Merlehaven.
Probably not that.
No, there's one even prior to that. I think we missed.
Merlehaven Mines, the Triumvirate, the Docks.
Well, of all the ones so far, the Butterfly Park seems like the most natural, the closest for where a carousel would be.
I still haven't seen the carousel one. I still haven't seen it.
Say it again.
I still haven't seen it. I haven't seen you find the
for either of them or for the merry-go-round.
So we've missed. So what he's saying is that we haven't seen the actual placard for the correct one.
The right hand one, you have seen the plaque for that. The ominous stage, you've seen the plaque for that. You already mentioned that, but the carousel, that one, I'm not sure. you have to do a bit more of a sweep of those rooms.
Yeah, Daniel gets pretty. He just likes to run through rooms and not look at stuff. That's his. That's his.
That's the speed run. He does. That's a speed run mindset. That's my MO.
Yeah, he is not. He is not a patient. I would hate to go to a real museum with Daniel. He'd be like, "Let's go. That's plenty. Let's move on."
I think Linda's just come in and said that it's in the. She might have said it's in the round room or something.
Let's find the round room.
There's definitely one of them in there. I saw one of them in there. No, okay.
See, Daniel doesn't listen. He'll just keep
team. You're supposed to be our hint keeper now. Linda is your hint keeper.
She's obviously looking and making sure that I'm saying all the right things.
Wait, this is the round room.
No, this is the big gallery room, and you can't hang any paintings in this place, so you're safe out of there. This is the reception here. The round room was kind of up the corridor on the left, which it was kind of like an octagonal type room.
Let's see. This one?
There you go.
Here.
So
okay.
Look at
there it is. Boom, Ock Fair. That's where it's gonna go. I knew it the whole time. Yes. All right, now let's find our. We should probably just open up some more crates and get all of our paintings so we can then.
Island. This day would come to be known as Merlehaven Day, the island's birthday, and every year it's celebrated with the arrival of the Orc Fair.
So where did all these names come from, Tim? Merlehaven. Are these are you making all this stuff up, or do they exist in real place and time?
That is all made up. That is definitely made up. Googled, make sure nothing else sounds like it. Merlehaven.
Nice. It's good. Yeah. I like Orc Fair too. It's nice work.
Actually, orc. Sorry, there is an extinct creature called an orc. In the main gallery, there's like what looks like a giant penguin, but it's actually the great orc, and it is a bird that was extinct. And we've said that on Merlehaven, they actually found them again, but then ate them. But you'll get this.
Hey, open that crate, Daniel. Every time we get to a crate, let's open something.
This one's open. Okay, so let's look at the plaques. We have the Hearstman.
No.
Burial grounds.
No, that's not our theater. Flock of Starlings. That'll come up later. Okay. Baconian. Baconian could be a theater. I think that has a theater kind of feel to it. All right.
Oh, snap.
The Baconian was founded in 1967 by Olivia Argenta, who believed Sir Francis Bacon.
I love your names. These are great. Olivia Argenta.
Associated with Shakespeare. To this day, any play originally thought to be by Shakespeare can only be performed at the Baconian if it is credited to Sir Francis in the programme.
What? So Hamlet by Sir Francis Bacon.
Yeah, that's all that kind of conspiracy theory that Sir Francis Bacon wrote them.
Right. Or Christopher Marlowe or Ben Jonson or some other, or his wife.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. All right, let's go find another crate. We've gotten rid of 2. Come on, I want to hang some more stuff.
Wait, I have a question. Why, when I click this, he turns back to this view?
That is actually activating the chair as opposed to the grate. So you can sit in any of the chairs in the gallery as well.
Oh, so I'm sitting? That's the thing?
You're sitting, yeah. You're enjoying the view.
Well, in lieu of a bathroom.
Gotcha. Okay,
let's double check these so we have them in our heads. So Merlehaven
Island.
Aurora Woods. Butcher of Merlehaven. Okay. Mm-hmm. Island Woods. Okay. There you go. We already opened that one. There should be another room around the other way that has one in them. In there.
So we open this crate.
There's a few more in the main.
Yeah, there we go. There's a couple. Let's get both of these. Oh, 3. We got 3 of them. Gray's Law, curling trees against a blue-red sunset. So woods, probably Merlehaven Woods. Mm-hmm. Possibly. Open this. Entering an underground tunnel. Okay.
There's that great orc we were talking about just up ahead.
A nature scene depicting a clock and a tree surrounded by butterflies. A clock and a tree surrounded by butterflies. Was there one more in here? Oh, what is that? That's the big. There it is.
That's the auk.
The great auk.
Looks like a duck. A huge duck.
Penguin duck.
Penguin type creature.
Yeah. We got all three of our paintings. We have 3 paintings.
Yeah.
There's one more, but there's a small one you missed.
Yeah, one here.
Oh. Where?
Behind the one that you opened.
Right there.
The tiny one.
Pixel hunting. I love
Mirrorless butterflies. Oh, I thought wasn't there a monarch something? I saw some sort of monarchy. All right, so let's go hang this stuff up.
Butterflies for the butterfly park, right?
I love the fact that the farther location is blurry.
Yeah. Yeah,
because back in the 90s they'd use the distance to add fog to everything because they couldn't render that far into the scene, but you're adding blur to it and it makes it look interesting. Okay,
what do we got here?
The docks. No.
Yeah, no docks there.
Docks.
Oh, what's that?
The triumvirate.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no 3. No, not there.
Merlehaven Mines.
That looks like potentially. Yeah, there you go. That's the mines.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Now a spectacle for tourists, Merlehaven's coal mines were operational for over 2 decades before being shut down. Mallow coal is exclusive to Merlehaven, a type of coal that is spongy.
We should have a drinking game every time one of your actors says Merlehaven.
However, the life
and we have a little
of a Mallow coal miner
a little sip
was around
sip
2
of beer.
years, and because of this, mining was made illegal in 1975.
You'd be drunk by the end of day one, just from the audio.
All right, what's here? What do we got? What's next? The Hearseman. I don't think we have a Hearseman yet. What's this? The Lighthouse. I don't think we have that yet either.
No.
Do we? No.
Growing trees. Nature scene depicting a clock and a tree. Merlehaven's mirrorless.
Okay, there's... What's this one? Burial grounds. I don't think we've got that yet. Wait, was there? Do we? That's...
Memory is so bad that we have to look at all 3 drawings.
None
every
of those
time we
feel
pass
like
through a
burial
plaque.
grounds. I know, that's true.
Flock of stars.
This bit only takes about 20 minutes. You're doing well. It's fine. You'll be all right.
This one?
No, that's the butter. Oh, no. I thought I saw something that said the word monarch on it, but I can't remember.
You definitely saw Butterfly Park, I think.
Aurora Woods.
Butcher of Merlehaven. Merlehaven Island.
Do we have it?
No, but he said that there's a Butterfly Park. Now I have to look for it.
Butterfly Park.
There it is. There it is.
Snap. Okay. Is it this one?
Yeah, baby.
Yes.
The Merlehaven Butterfly Park and Centre for Tourism is on the north coast of the island and is home to over 2,000 exotic butterflies from all over the world. Merlehaven has its own unique butterfly species too, a merlefly, which resembles a red admiral but with asymmetrical markings on its wings.
Merlefly from Merlehaven.
Yep.
Marie's Farm. Nope.
You definitely passed a woods one in the corridor. There was something that said woods. It might be one of the ones you've got.
Merlehaven Island. Butcher of Merlehaven. Aurora Woods.
Nice.
Gray's painting of the Aurora Woods is often compared to Edvard Munch's The Scream for the curvature they share. But Merlehaven residents have noticed another pattern. For them, the Aurora Woods is sister to the undulating hills, and they do share physical borders.
Her voice sounds familiar.
That's Aviana Snow. She's done quite a lot of films and things, but she was also in Pam Monroe for an episode.
Nice.
One more to go.
Crying. Nope. Okay, we have a nature scene depicting a clock in a tree.
Clock in a tree. So clock and butterflies. Clock and butterflies. Nature.
Doorway. Tornado de Luna. Nope. The future? Don't think so.
I'd go back for the future there.
Go back
for no reason.
This is the future?
I don't know.
Oh, because of the clock?
Oh, I love Tim is as good of a hint keeper as Daniel is, where you just at some point you try to be obscure, but you're really just saying, "Come on, hang it right here."
And only spoke about it in one
you're trying to make it seem like we've come up with the answer, but
well done, everyone.
Otherwise, we'd be here.
Controversially, some people say they can see pagan imagery in the piece.
Well, if I would have been in the hint keeper in this live stream, then I would have said, it's not the past. And see if Paul gets the hint.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
You've done level 1 now. You're good.
Right, so can we clock in? Can we start getting paid?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing to do is click on everything, all the other audio bits, and it's you can do that any day. You get 3 days, 3 nights here. So the day stuff always is the same, the narration in the gallery.
Okay,
so.
should I go here and read the note?
You can, I mean, you've done
that.
On
security monitor to start your shift. Where's our security monitor?
Wait, there are 6 arriving each day. We opened 6 crates?
Yep, we did.
Cool.
It's time for that well-deserved nap.
Is that the security monitor? I guess that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Sleepy time.
Wake up. Wake up. Oh, wake up.
I'm up.
Got a key. Pick that up. Key painting.
Painting of a key.
Nice. All right, fair enough. Keys are important in these games. We got 3 eyes, 2 eyes, 1 eye, and a key. 3 eyes. All right, check that out. What's that?
Wait, these aren't buttons, so maybe.
No.
Don't help us, Tim.
Oh, yeah, we can't get out of here. We're in one little room here. Nothing you can click on there,
Wait,
right?
3 eyes, 2 eyes, 1 eye, key.
Okay. I think we can do another hour and 10 in this room. It's all right.
Well, that's all we got. That's all we got is the key. So, hint: Eyes of Mordecai power paintings. Eyes of Mordecai. Oh, there we go. It changed.
Ooh.
Oh.
Found it.
He just stole our painting. Change it to key. Can you change the placard? It looks like the placard changes. So if you can,
it's got 2 little eyeballs in it now. It had 3. One of them just disappeared.
You're going, Daniel. I'm gonna throw up with your movement here.
Wait, there are 2 eyeballs, but I'm clicking them. Nothing happens. Don't tell us what to do. Don't tell us what to do.
That's it.
Okay. See, when there's no hand holding, it makes you feel smart when you solve the puzzle.
Exactly.
Okay.
Did you click on the eye first and then hit the 1 eye? Okay, now we got the key. All right.
Okay, now we have these 6 circles.
6 circles, 3 eyes, 2
Oh,
eyes,
it's open.
All right.
Oh. So maybe we need to pick up
eyeballs. Oh yeah, put one of those in there, an undulating marble. Those have to go into in there?
Ooh.
Okay. Click on that. Click on the middle thing. It might tell us something.
doesn't. It doesn't do anything. But I placed the eyeball over here. Let's see if something changed. Nope. If I click key, what happens?
Nothing.
Not much.
3 eyes, 2 eyes, 1 eye key. You can't get out, I'll bet.
Let's keep going.
No, we can't go. We're stuck. We got to fix this. We got to finish what we started here.
I love being stuck in adventure games.
Can you move it over to the right?
My favorite part of adventure games is when you're stuck in one room or 2 rooms and you have to solve one puzzle. That's the most fun you can get in an adventure game. So don't help us there.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'm not.
Okay.
I
think you need to move the eyeball. Try to put it in the hole at the right. I don't know if that will do it, but take it. Can you put it there? Did you just lose it? Do you have to go back and get it?
No. Oh, I can place it in each one of these 6 locations. But it doesn't seem to make any difference. And no, I wasn't joking. Remember in Full Throttle, we just got stuck in one room. And, you know, when you're stuck in one room, then you don't have...
you were never happier.
Yeah.
That's like you right now. You're stuck in your computer room and you could not be happy.
I have no idea how to get out.
Okay, so we've got an eyeball. We need more eyeballs. Is there a way to make those to make more of them? What is that?
Yeah, and the question is what is this hotspot? Maybe something is clickable. Let's click
There's
stuff.
Something up top? No. Oh, well, what's that?
That's the light.
It's the light. Okay, the light is shining. This must kill you, Tim, to watch people. It must be so...
It's like a psychology experiment. I'm just working out going through the maze. Yeah.
All right.
Did we give enough hints?
3 eyes, 2 eyes, 1 eye key. Oh, maybe, Daniel. Maybe we got to the key. So, well, that opened the door, but I wonder if there's no. I'm just wondering if we go back to like 3 eyes. Like if we go back to 3 eyes, will that somehow open up? You know, is that going to lock the door again, or do we? Because that's really the only thing we can do.
No, but this doesn't rotate anymore, so,
so
we're stuck in key.
Paul actually said immediately when you went in how to solve it, but then you've forgotten that. So I'm not letting that go back. In the replay, if you watch it, as soon as we went in, Paul said to do something.
Paul was right.
And he was right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well done, Paul.
Well, yeah, we still don't know what it is.
I can't remember.
I said something about putting the marble in the painting or something. But can the marble go back to where? Can you put it back in your inventory? Is it in your inventory now? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Go bring it to the painting and see if you can. That does something.
No.
Okay.
So I don't say it enough, but Paul is great at solving puzzles. But the problem is that whenever he comes up with a solution, he always says, "Nah, it's not that." So, for example, if you watch our live stream of Full Throttle, he tries everything with everything on screen, everything in his inventory with everything on screen. But when he comes up with a solution, then he says, "No, that can't be that when I use this on this."
It can't be that dumb. It can't be that stupid of an answer. There's no developer would come up with that idea of using bouncing bunnies to blow up mines. No way. All right. What did I say? Tell me what I said. I want to know how smart I was.
You did. You said it. You said it again.
It's about the painting. Yeah.
You got the right idea. Yeah.
Somehow the.
So you need to place the eyeball in the painting?
Yes.
Let's see. Don't help us, Tim. We're gonna stay here all night.
There's only like a few things you can stick in things, like you said. So
exactly.
You'll get there.
So maybe I can use the eyeball on the button? No. On this? No.
One eye. Put one eye on one eye.
Wait. Over here in the center? No. And this one? No.
Well, Tim's saying that it somehow, I mean, I'm getting the sense that it can go into the painting, but Daniel seems to be having trouble getting it onto the painting. So it's not.
Maybe I need to take the painting and then go over here and do something with the painting.
I'm talking. Oh, there we go.
That's
what I said. That's what I said we should do. That's exactly.
Wait, when did Paul say that? He never said take the painting and place it on. What?
Hey, if Tim wants to give me credit, I will take it. Exactly. I don't know why you didn't take the painting and put it on the table earlier.
So
you put the eye in the painting.
You're giving Paul credit for solving this puzzle by the fact that he just said the word painting. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, but we haven't solved the puzzle yet. We're still nowhere near solving the puzzle. We're just
I clicked restore, and now, okay, we're still locked. Okay, I know what to do. Am I right? Here's the eye. Yes. And it says solved, so I feel smart.
Okay. What? How did that get solved? So wait, I'm confused. Not surprisingly,
there are some clues coming up as you were hitting the
TV. All right, where'd that come from? Did somebody come in the room and put that there while our back was turned? Stuck. Keep watching. Contains non-story spoilers. Thank God. Okay.
Wait, is this part of the latest patch?
You don't have to. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. Just click it again and it'll stop.
Okay. So this is part of the hint system that you've added to the recent updates?
Yeah, that's the most recent 104. It's got the hint video in there. Yeah.
We don't need no hints.
Well, as long as the game designer, developer, and mastermind is in the room with us, that's fine. and Linda lurking in the background, we're good.
Telling me what to do. Yeah. The chain of hints going on.
Okay.
But other than that, we don't need any help. Still can't get out. All right.
You'll find it eventually.
Another puzzle I like that takes place in a confined space is in Monkey Island 1, when the sheriff throws Guybrush into the water and he's stuck in the water and he's got a chain linked to the statue, and you have swords and not a chain, you have a rope attached to the statue, and you can't go outside, get to the ladder basically because the rope is too short, and you have swords and knives all over the place and you can't get to them because of the rope, and all you need to do is pick up the statue. And
move with it.
Ron said that when they playtested the game, then some people just solved it immediately, and some people were stuck for quite a while.
We got a key. There's a key. Things just show up. So someone's following us. Somebody's sneakily following us and putting things. Oh, there we go. You again.
That key was there from the beginning.
You made it out of the tutorial puzzle.
Yeah, when the TV appeared, yeah.
Wait, this is the tutorial puzzle?
That was the tutorial puzzle, yeah.
Okay. The monitors reveal rooms, but this one in reception appears to be the gateway between here and there. I must be careful not to activate it before I'm ready to leave. Trial and error is the key. Hang a painting, click a plaque, but without eyes you cannot see. So we need the eyeballs. This is H. So this is our dead painter leaving. Is this his like journal or something, or is he talking to us from the dead?
The monitors reveal rooms, but this
we don't know who H is yet.
We don't know who H is yet. Okay.
Trial and error is the key. This is like.
So don't activate before you're ready to leave. So you need to be ready to get out of there, finish all the stuff that you need to do before you leave the room.
Okay.
So let's see what.
You want to watch the security camera?
Anything here? Anything new? Nah.
No.
All right.
Okay.
What's this?
Night one. Do we have something in our inventory? No.
You can go left or right though. There's a left button and a right button.
Night
3, night 2, night 1. Okay, well we are night 1. Might as well stick with our. Let's climb that ladder and see where it goes. That's not a ladder. Those are easels. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some more paintings that need to be hung.
Wait, is this part of the latest patch?
No, that's a few patches ago where we put in these kind of concentric circles to draw your attention to bits. Yeah.
You see them too, don't you?
See what to?
Okay, these crates are locked.
This was the main exhibition hall with a giant Orcanet, the Great Orcanet before. It's all changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I watch this TV?
Yeah. Anytime there's a TV, I want to watch it. Merlehaven's Unsolved Mysteries. Nice.
It was a cold and frosty morning on the 31st of October when Gray received a solitary telephone call that police traced back to a public phone box.
Company of actors that you like to use, Tim, or there's folks that have been in other your games?
Seconds and appeared to
Clemens has been co-starring Paimon Rowan, who was also in Shapeshift.
Nice.
Most of the roles are new every time. The majority of the roles are new cast. Yeah, because we like finding the people as well. And this, Clemens shot this remotely. Some of the stuff we do remotely and then put into the game afterwards.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
So this was shot during the pandemic, right?
Why do they think the killer made the call? Because it gave them the opportunity to enter Mordecai's loft when they knew he would be absent, concealing themselves, waiting for their prey to return.
You clearly have seen enough of these unsolved mysteries to really recreate them very well.
I think he said something about the killer would need to make a phone call from the theatre district. Is that what that was? Something like that?
Yes.
You made the game.
He's helping us. I was yapping away and not listening. So he wanted to give me. He wanted to give me a little bit of. Well, where's the theater district? We have to. Oh, look at this. Holy cow! Whole new room. But this is nighttime's a lot different than daytime in this place.
Yeah.
Wait, this is Xavier, Sunday, Professor Myers, Otto, Lilith, Dominique. Let's click.
Nothing yet.
Well, we're gonna have to. We have to earn our clicks. No one, nothing. Oh man. All right, what you got? I think we have to hang some paintings. I feel like we have to hang some paintings.
Yeah. Okay, let's find some crates.
Well, there's a bunch of paintings. Okay, there's a bunch of crates. There were crates. Oh, there's a hammer. Can you pick something up?
5. This isn't Phantasmagoria.
Oh, that's not a hammer. Right.
You don't need a hammer.
Oh, what's that? Use the hammer and break the glass so we can pick up the book.
Mordecai. Or Mordecai. I know this table.
Yeah.
Yeah, go find some paintings. Let's get some stuff in our inventory and let's go hang things up.
Exhibition 1, call, Merlehaven, negligent, murder, passion, job. This is like the hashtags for the Twitter post about the game. Theater design. Okay, no, these crates are locked for some reason. Okay, we have.
So I think we can pick these up. I think you can grab those. There you go. Put them
Otto painting, a painting of Otto and Pip, the comedic ventriloquy.
Okay, you got it. Get the other one. That's a painting of Lilith. Okay, so these are all the people we saw in that room. We need to hang those paintings next to their names so we can hear their stories.
Okay.
Yeah, Catherine. Where's Dominique? Did we get her already? Is there any? Oh, there's one. Those are the sisters.
Paul sound like a veteran at this point. I'm
feeling pretty. What about that? Wait. Go back. Go back to where we.
And I stopped questioning why or how this place existed a long time ago. I've updated the recordings with the truth for your listening pleasure.
Ooh, nice. I thought there was another crate that hadn't been opened in that room.
Wait, is this a painting?
What's this?
Yeah, that's just decoration.
Decoration. Okay. Those two crates right there. You can't open those. Can you just check? Okay. All right. Let's go back to that room with all the people and hang those paintings.
I feel like a terrible guest because I am just watching.
I know. I do the same thing. After a while, you're just, it's weird to be doing streaming, playing games. A, I never thought in a million years I would do it. And B, I feel like, where people are watching, people have joined us. And there's this real need to somehow entertain or keep things moving or keep talking. But then I think what people just like is to watch someone play the game, and you don't necessarily have to be
commentator.
Commenting all the time, because what you've done, you've created the thing that people want to see, and it's okay to just play it,
Yeah. You're getting sucked in.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so what do we got? Just show us. Grab a picture.
You wanted me to pick up those paintings, but the thing is, I don't have anywhere to hang them over here.
Good point. That's a good point. There's got to be
maybe I can
room
click it. No. Let's keep exploring.
Let's go in that other room. What was that other room?
This one?
Right there. Yeah. So there's a whole there's a whole bunch of stuff there.
Oh, wait. Merlehaven. Murder. Desire. Mordecai. Theater.
Okay, so let's look at some of these people. These people are going to be, they're going to represent some of this stuff. Let's see. Merlehaven's only Undertaker, so we got to keep that in mind. Ventriloquy act might have something to do with theater. Let's see what else we got. Tennis pro. Okay, so that's going to be sports. Surgeon turned clockmaker. What's that very first one over here? Yeah. Burlesque ballerina.
Maybe this one is desire.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Let's try it. Hey, that sounded good. Hung your first painting to see into the past, but the little button didn't pop up. Oh, it did.
Is to be desirable, but just out of reach. I can tell it's working when they can't keep their eyes off me. Especially Leo. It's fun. Even Adam sneaks in sometimes, though he claims he doesn't. He thinks I don't notice. Miss Moonstruck brings out a different side of me. She doesn't care if it's taboo. She just does what feels good.
How many cameras did you use?
I just officially got hooked into the game. Now, not just because she's awesome and great, but because I love how the painting comes alive, and now this evening night shift has such a totally different. Oh, home. What did you just do? Home. Why did you switch it to home?
Wait, so maybe we can, just like Tim explained at the beginning, maybe you can place the paintings in different locations and get different scenes on that subject. So if you think of her story, for example,
but that wasn't home at first. That was a different. That was desire.
Yeah, that was desire. But we saw desire.
Why is it? But why is it home? Because desire's been used up already.
Been watched. Yeah.
The gallery is a bit naughty, so it's
theater. Go to theater, because there's a couple options for the theater here.
Theater. Let's see murder. Want to check out murder? With one
so what? You just randomly put one up there and see what happens?
Yeah, maybe it will trigger something.
I think we have to connect it. I think we have to connect the painting to the person, and then it'll. I don't think we can just randomly throw stuff up there.
Okay, so we have call.
Yeah, I mean, you can randomly throw stuff up there, whether it helps solve the murder or not.
Disagreement. Job. Let's see, job. Where's that ventriloquy act? This one?
We're in London next week, then Tokyo, then New York. Drug dealer! Daphne takes care of all of it. Speak for yourself. All I have to do is turn up, because I do all the work.
Question: is that a real ventriloquist act, or did you kind of? Well, I guess I don't want to.
No, I don't think I don't. I think not, because you're filming the puppet, and I'm not sure if you filmed them both together. Did you see them both?
Yeah, they're both together there. But it's a quick hint for Daniel. You can press. I think you press spacebar as well to go full screen video if you want. I don't. It's just that's a visual choice if you want a vision mix. But
no,
now that's turned into call. That was job, but now it's call.
Job has turned into call. Yeah.
And then you want to hit the button.
We don't have mobile phones. Father says they scramble your brains. Well, I just don't want one. We have a phone at home and there's one in town. Did you know it's the only public phone box on the island? They got rid of all the rest.
Oh, that's great. I love that it goes to that painting afterwards. Now, what does it say to that?
That's the thing I love about your FMV games. The fact that it doesn't fall into the category of choose your own adventure, which is where FMV games went for a while, in which you have a 5-minute cutscene and then 2 choices and 5 seconds to choose.
Yeah.
And Telltale Games also had that period of time after The Walking Dead was extremely successful. And as much as I want to get invested in those games, I just feel that I'm watching a movie. And the fact that Netflix had that Black Mirror episode, Bandersnatch. So, if you would have told me in the 90s that TVs would catch up to computer games and you have computer games on TV, then you would have imagined that it's such an interactive experience. But instead, games got dumbed down so much that you can play it on TV because you have 2 choices.
Lots of really cool comments on the chat right now, Tim, about how people are really getting hooked into the story of this game, we talked, for those of you watching, we talked briefly before we started about how to, just the dynamic of marketing and how you can sell an indie game like this, and I think that still Steam sort of broadened their parameters of how you can sell your game, and so for a game like this to have to compete with the big shooter games and the big, it's a tough thing, and they haven't been very helpful in terms of getting this to the right audience. And so for us to be able to share this with you today is great, and I just hope that anybody who's watching and finds this intriguing, please consider purchasing this game for yourself.
And if you already purchased this game, then you should post a review, because reviews help as well.
You're like my own sales team. You should just you're now Dear Vecchi Marketing.
Yeah, well yeah. we there's a reason for this. We need to you'll get our bill, our invoice. Oh, what's that thing? There's a little puzzle there. Let's go play that puzzle. What is that? There's something right here.
Oh, okay.
You just wander around, Daniel. You wander and wander, and you see nothing.
It's an H. I saw the H. It's an H.
See, you're immediately solving something, and I didn't even find. I didn't.
Yes.
Okay. So, he wanders around and he doesn't notice anything. But then when his brain decides to notice something, he solves the puzzle before anybody else even knew that there was a puzzle there. I don't. Your brain. I don't get it. Work. Nice work. What just happened? I don't know.
I got a key. I solved the puzzle.
Well, at least I noticed there was a puzzle there. Passion. All right, let's put a painting up. I want to hear more. I want to hear about some passion.
When we eventually meet Paul, then maybe we should go into an escape room and see how we solve things together.
Oh, man.
You'll point things out and I'll solve them. Or we'll get stuck forever. Either way.
They'll see 2 corpses about an hour in. All right. I want to see some paintings. Stop. Go back to the Passion. Go back.
Stop. Passion.
Show me some paintings. I want to see.
We have Dominic. We have Lilith. We have Otto. Catherine.
I want to see what Catherine has to say about Passion. Not Dominique. There. Let's see what Catherine.
Boom.
I have developed a 100% method of rehabilitation so that no future crimes are committed. And no, it's not death. I have a desire to help people.
All right. Let's find out what someone else has to say about Passion.
But we can't because now. Passion change. So, for example, if I missed the Passion plaque, I won't have it again. So I can use it only on one person, or will I get it somewhere else?
There's probably a hint somewhere in the gallery in the tutorial that may have told you how you might be able to find it again.
Okay.
Because those rotating plaques they're not
enough said.
Random. They're not random. They have a sequence.
Gotcha. Job.
I worked briefly for the Crown Prosecution Service in London. I thought it would be my dream job. But financial crimes were always given the strongest sentences, whilst crimes of the flesh were barely noticed. I still remember Miss Darcy's dream defense.
Okay, so now I want to talk about what we're seeing here. So we're starting to get information from these characters, but they're being presented to us on a painting that we hang, and they are speaking in a confessional tone. The camera work we see a couple different angles. I don't know if this is, and you can speak to this or not, Tim, but I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't know if this is just the conceit of the game and the way that we watch it, or if the way that they're telling the story and how we're watching them tell the story are there clues within that help us ultimately figure some things out. Does that make sense?
These are kind of Mordecai's memories that you're seeing back. So you do get them as POV. And for artistic reasons, we threw in the second camera angle.
Sure, you want to?
I asked before about how many cameras were.
Two. And Rachel did most of the B-cam stuff, which is the side camera stuff. So we cut between those, but they film them live, then cut between them.
Yeah.
But if you're thinking about how to solve the murder, you're not quite there yet, but you're definitely getting some kind of motives and ideas out of the characters. But there's where are we at? 20. Okay, that first room you saw with all the pictures of them in is one of the keys to solving the case at each night, basically.
That first room, But
the game doesn't handheld, so you can literally do whatever you want and go to the next day, and it will let you do it. But to solve the murder, it's something to do with these paintings in this room will give you the best kind of chance doing that.
We're still unable to unlock anything. So do we have a key? We have a key, Daniel, don't we?
Okay, what do you want to use the key on?
On any of them. Let's lock ourselves in the room and figure out how to get out of here.
All of those paintings. All those paintings do have other information next to them, yeah?
Other information next to them.
You keep clicking on click on 1, 2, or 3. Don't click on his name.
No, but they're not clickable.
All right, I got to take a 30-second hiatus. I'll be back. Boink.
Okay, Tim, when he's back, tell him that we missed something, and let's look around for 40 minutes.
It's a bit like the tutorial room. There's a board in this gallery, and there was a board in the tutorial room, But yeah, you've got a lot of kind of other words under there, right?
So each one of these are the plaques I'm supposed to look for in the gallery and place the drawing on? Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Could be, yeah. Sorry, I've taken away the discovery for you, which is why, you know, it's hard. But we'll make Paul do it.
Yeah. Let's tell him it's something else entirely. Like it's the first letter of each word. Or an anagram of something. Let's say that passion, one of them is an anagram.
Also, is Passion on Dominique already? Because we played Passion with Dominique. No, okay.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, Paul. So we figured that it's an anagram of sorts. So you're supposed to figure it out.
An anagram of sorts. What is an anagram of sorts?
Something is in this room is an anagram.
It's
well, ambition, murder.
It might not be true.
You're making things up. Are you trying to make me? Don't make me work my brain on something that isn't really gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you were gone, I figured with Team's help what needs to be done.
I figured with the developer telling me what it is. Okay, go ahead.
No, he didn't tell me what it was.
All right, go ahead.
He hinted at it. So these subjects basically tell you something about this person.
Ambition, disagreement, Merlehaven. So she has a lot of ambition. She did not. She had an argument with the guy that got murdered, and it happened in Merlehaven.
You see, I got a more subtle hint, and I solved it. I gave you
wait, there's a what? A more subtle hint than you solved what? So I can solve something right now just by looking at those three things: ambition, ADM.
What are you supposed to do with
She got mad.
Okay, let's say you have Dominique over here, and you have ambition, disagreement, Merlehaven. How are you supposed to know what's Dominique's connection to ambition, to the subject of ambition, to the subject of disagreement, to the subject of Merlehaven? How will we know?
No, I don't know the answer. I can't. I'm not tracking what you're talking about. Let me see what she looks like. What is she? Does it have anything to do with how she looks? No.
Wait, Lilith's got something familiar.
Okay, so Lilith has theater, desire, and job. Do any of these words sound familiar?
They sound familiar. They all sound familiar. So if a job, you work in the theater as a job, your desire is to, I mean,
but have you seen these words anywhere in the game?
Yeah, they're on all the paintings, the
plaques.
The plaques, yeah.
So how are we supposed to?
Oh, I see. I get it now. Okay, all right.
So say it out loud because
we're not sure. Write down. So Lilith, we're going to go find the plaques, and Lilith, we want to make sure we connect theater, desire, and job. Whenever we see those plaques, we want to find those. So we should write some of this down, I would think.
Yeah, write it down, Paul.
I'm writing it down. Lilith.
Just grab one of those, one of those plaques. So theater, desire, job.
Okay. You want to start with Lilith, Paul?
Can you grab a plaque? You can just grab it?
No. As in, if you remember those.
Let's do that. I got theater, and then ambition, disagreement. Right, I'll do those three.
To be honest, actually, theater, desire, job might be quite hard to get because you've already played desire and job. So it might be easier to start with Dominique or is Sunday still in the chat? Is because if Anna's still in the chat, we're wasting the twins. But
let's do. Is Anna one of the twins? Let's do that. Let's yeah. Let's go to the twins. Let me see what the numbers are. What are the twins?
Twins. Where are the twins?
There you go. There we go. Where are the twins? Sunday. And
Sunday.
Monday.
Go back to Sunday. All right, so that's Sunday. Merlehaven.
Monk Daves is asking, is this a Steam game? Yes, we're playing this on Steam.
Daniel, it's too zoomed in. I can't read the things.
Drop down a bit, Daniel. Yeah, there you go. Steam.
Desire agreement. Okay. All right, let's go look around.
Oh, we got Desire again. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So
gonna write down everything.
This one, Xavier has home, negligent, and call.
Home, negligent, and call.
This is actually one of the hardest gallery layouts as well. The other night galleries have these paintings in the middle of the other words, so it's quite a tough one.
All right, let's go look at stuff.
Okay. So we're looking for home, negligent, and call.
How did you decide on the sound of the footprints? I'm sure you had numerous options.
Yeah.
Footsteps.
I think we like just 5 different sounding footsteps. And,
I wanted to hear man, we worked on it. We did Foley artists. We did.
I did Foley stuff. There's a lot of Foley stuff in it. There's you've got a key, but you haven't opened the treasure room yet. And then the treasure room, there's urns, and those things were literally kind of vases that I moved on our concrete floors while getting the audio for them. So there's definitely some Foley done. This is the wrong rooms, Daniel.
Okay.
Thank you, Tim. I was going to say that. I just know that Daniel.
I was chatting anyway.
He's just going to walk aimlessly until he decides he's interested in something.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm not looking for anything interesting. I'm brute forcing the solution by walking around.
Brute forcing. That's your new nickname. Brute. Go in that other room. Not that room. The other room across the over there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
we're looking for home.
Here's the one.
Home.
Home.
Who's got home?
Xavier is home. Put Xavier on there.
Xavier. Home. Boom. Boom. Boom.
I live next to the theatre district, so it's quite quick to get here. I'd cycle, but where would I put my bike?
That's it. Okay, so he lives close to the theater district. Ambition. Ambition is Dominique. Is that okay to do that? Or I hope that's okay. Let's give it a try.
Don't ask him if it's okay to do that. We'll do that, and then we'll ask him if it was okay that we did that. Better ask forgiveness than ask for permission.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, dropping out of a leading role a week before opening doesn't go down too well in the West End. I'm not going to blow it this time. I've got another audition on the 1st of November. A friend of mine pulled some strings.
Why did you drop out? You killed somebody, that's why. You're too busy murdering someone. Disagreement, that is our friend Sunday.
Sunday with the twins.
That's the twins, yeah.
Well, we never fight, do we? I always think that we were forced to spend so much time apart before we were born that we've been making up for it ever since.
So, is it right that Anna is the actor who played both these roles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's great. That must have been fun for her and for you to create the split screen and to make all that work. I mean, it looks very realistic. I was going to suggest that you found 2 twins.
I mean, we see her 3 times. She's playing twins in the game, and she's also in the chat.
In the chat, yeah.
It would be great if she was also. You should create a second version of yourself in the chat, Anna, and then we could have 4 of you. All right. What did we learn? In Mordecai.
What has anything happened in the other room? Is it worth having a quick look? See if
I'll bet there is I bet there is. It is worth it. My guess is it is totally worth it.
Oh.
All right. So ambition's been done. So I'm going to cross that off. Oh, but wait a minute. One of the things
disagreement.
That's the only thing Home hasn't been crossed off. Oh, it has been crossed off. Okay, that's good.
Because we watched Home for Xavier, and then we watched
but what about
Ambition, and then...
what did you use Sunday? You said
but
twins.
Sunday nothing popped up. We go back to Sunday. Here's Daniel. I'm gonna
Merlehaven. Oh, because we watched Disagreement.
But it didn't go.
Yeah, but it's the third one. Maybe we should watch them in order. That's it. We're stuck. This is like a Sierra game. I hope we saved.
Which makes you
a good one.
So at home.
Wait. So we should write them down. So
I did.
Well, write them better.
Write them better.
Sunday is Merlehaven is 1, Desire is 2, and Disagreement is 3. I got that. Xavier, he did Home, which worked, and number 2 is where was it? 3 is Call.
But since we used up Disagreement, then we might not find it as easily as before. So we got Professor Myers. We have Mordecai over there, so we know where that is. Maybe we should use Theater, Passion, and Mordecai. Write it down.
Write down Professor Myers. I am, but don't yell at me. 1, Theater.
Did Xavier, are they all ones that haven't occurred yet? Because I think you...
Negligent and Call.
They could be quite easy ones to check off.
Negligent and Call. Negligent. Nope. Hey, Disagreement is over here as well.
So, does anybody start off with Disagreement? Go to Disagreement. Is it?
No, you wrote them down. You're supposed to tell me if anyone has Disagreement as the first one.
I don't see anybody with Disagreement as the
Negligent.
first one. Negligent. There's only 5, right?
Negligent is Xavier's first? Or...
No, that's Xavier's second.
Okay, but we saw his first. Okay, let's Xavier it up.
Ricardo Hollander. That was the last person I killed.
What?
Accidentally, of course. Heart surgeons need to be precise, Mordecai. Incisions I made could make the difference between months or years. But it's a factory line. They want the jobs done quickly, not well. I only do perfect.
Wait a minute, so he's a doctor? He's a heart surgeon?
He was a doctor. Yeah.
He was a doctor. All right, so let's go back in that room.
It says so in his bio. A painting of Xavier Hahn, surgeon turned
clockmaker. See, a surgeon, I just don't ever imagine a surgeon would wear a cool vest like that. I don't know, maybe not.
He's a clockmaker now. So
no, he's a clockmaker for sure, yeah. All right, so do you want to go back in that room and see if we can cross off?
We did cross off, probably.
That's the second one for Xavier, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, so we have Call.
Yes. Negligent. Okay, so we got, so the next one is Call.
Home. Who had Home as their first option?
No one.
Call is over here.
Okay.
I've got matinee tickets to an Inspector Calls on Halloween. You're not a theatre lover then, Mordecai? You could play Inspector Ghoul quite easily. All the questions, and yet nobody knows who you really are. I can get you an extra ticket if you like.
The clockmaker / theater lover. All right. Merlehaven, go back. That's Sunday's very first one.
Wait, I want to see everything crossed over. I need to know that the game is working correctly.
It is. It's working correctly. It's working according to our...
Okay. So we've got Merlehaven. Let's try that.
It's Sunday.
Merlehaven. So Sunday?
Nice. Yeah.
Sunday with the twins.
You wouldn't believe how many people actually think we've got Made in Merlehaven stamped on the soles of our feet.
Oh, yeah? All right, now what? Negligent.
Who had negligent?
We've done. There's no other negligence. I don't see. There's only 5 of them, right? Is there 5 or 6?
6 suspects.
No, yeah. I'm missing somebody. Professor Myers, Sunday.
Oh,
Lilith.
shift is working, so I can run.
Shift is running.
Wait, Sunday, Professor Myers, you're going too fast. Let me see who the other people are.
Going too fast. I'm standing still.
Now move. Let me see the other ones. I have that. Next one. Who's that? Otto. I don't have Otto.
It's got negligent.
And that's negligent person? Yeah, there we go. So that's ambition, and murder.
So they have Lilith.
Lilith, theatre desire job.
Theatre desire job. Yep. I got everything else.
And did you cross off everything that we've already watched?
I have, disagree. Merlehaven. All right.
So I'm going into this room, and you're supposed to tell me who has ambition is their upcoming option.
That was Dominique, so no one else has that. Like, show me a
Dominique. That's her next option.
we've already done it. We've crossed that off.
Okay.
So go find another plaque.
Murder.
Most foul. There's nobody with the first one for murder. We're looking for theater, or we're looking for. There's 2
home.
Theaters.
Does someone have home or negligent as their next option?
Is it?
Oh, negligent is a first option for Otto.
Okay. Now we're talking. Otto. Negligent.
I don't want to kill the mood or anything, but my manager says if this portrait makes me look stupid, she's going to sue. You know, Daphne, she's hardcore. Doesn't want anything to, affect my fame.
Affect my fame. My ventriloquist fame. All right.
Just, can I?
Jump in.
Just next time hit spacebar, Daniel, when it's playing, and it goes full screen.
I know, but I like the fact that you can watch it in 3D
you
space.
Murder. No, nothing. So we're looking for. Go find theater somewhere. There's
also,
2 options.
If you don't take a painting off and you can play it again for free, it doesn't move the plaque around until you take it off. But,
okay.
Yeah.
If I want to rewatch the same one, right?
If you want to watch it again. Yeah.
Okay, Merlehaven. I know someone has it as their next option. Who?
Nobody. Dominique has to get disagreement first. We've already done Merlehaven with Sunday, so no one does.
Okay.
What's that?
Disagreement.
You can do Dominique on this.
It's the only thing we fight about. We're supposed to be saving up for Paris, but Adam says I spend too much. He's probably right. I spent a fortune last week on a new corset. It's gorgeous, though.
Daniel?
Satin with a feather trim.
I'm enjoying the 3D space.
Yeah, well, enjoy it on your own time. All right. Oh, what was that? Call. No one has call. We already did that. If you find theater, we're going to be in great shape.
Theater.
Murder.
Merlehaven. Mordecai.
Mordecai.
We have 2 more. Theater?
There you go. Yeah, there's 2 theaters, Lilith or Professor Myers.
Wait, we don't have a painting for Professor Myers. Okay, let's watch Lilith and then we'll take it from there.
I pass that building every day, but I've never been in.
It's enough.
Shameful, innit? I should be
let me enjoy the 3D space.
But
I'm already dizzy from your walking around like a madman.
There you go. Okay, better.
Do you think it will affect turnout?
It's because you were part of an FMV movie, so you're used to full screen motion video scenes.
Go ahead and play that again. I'd like to hear what she said so I can put together some clues instead of.
Ow! Never mind.
Too late.
How was I supposed? Oh, I was supposed to click it, right?
Desire. We can use that on Sunday.
Sunday.
We want to set up a training camp for young players to give them the same opportunities that we've had. Well, one day, yes, but right now we need to focus on winning tournaments. Number 1 in the world, remember?
Okay.
You want to watch that again?
No, they got to focus on tournaments. Okay. Home. There's no more home. We got to go find Professor Myers' painting.
Professor Myers.
This disagreement and desire.
Wait, what's this? Oh, it's helping us find where these plaques are, right? So it changes according to the plaques? Okay, so we don't have to look around like idiots.
Well, too late for that. Disagreement. We're looking for Merlehaven, desire, job.
Merlehaven and job.
We're looking for Merlehaven. No, not job. We're looking for Merlehaven, disagreement, or desire.
Okay, so we got Merlehaven in this side, on this side. Here it is.
All right, Merlehaven. That's going to be Dominique, and that should finish her up.
No, we don't have Dominique. Oh, I left her somewhere.
Did you leave her somewhere?
What did you do?
I think you might have left her on the wall somewhere.
Jeez.
There you go.
That's negligent of me. Yeah, got it? Negligent? Never mind.
Might as well find Professor Myers. All right.
You got Professor Myers, yeah.
Okay, Merlehaven.
What about you? Why are you still here? If I had your money, I'd be long gone by now. Mojitos in the Bahamas. It's this island, isn't it? Every time I try to leave, it drags me back.
All right.
Obscurity on Twitch says, was a big fan of this. Looking forward to playing it again. Well, we've got Tim over here. Tim.
Oh. He's right here. Hello, okay, hello. Welcome.
So you should thank him and Linda.
All right, Lilith. We need to find desire and then have Lilith tell us about desire.
Okay, desire. We've got it over here. Desire. Mordecai. And home. Ambition. Murder. Wait. But
that's not exactly how that works, but it was close. It does give you a hint as to where they are.
Oh, I know. Maybe it's showing you how the plaque rotates, so you see the combinations. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we looking for?
Desire.
Desire. We need to find theater. Do we have theater somewhere?
Well, you don't have Professor Myers. Do you have Professor Myers?
No, I don't have Professor Myers. I have Dominic, Lilith, Otto, Catherine, Finch.
Go back to Catherine.
A painting of Professor Myers. Catherine is Professor Myers?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well, there you go. So theater, if you find theater, then that's her first one. So we're looking for theater, disagreement, or desire.
Theater.
Boy, you just can't even find the plaques.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I need to. I think that was an understood yeah.
Mordecai. We got too many Mordecais.
Tim and I can just chat for a while, Daniel, and you can let us know when you found a plaque.
Will do.
Which ones are you looking for now?
We're looking for, pretty much desire, disagreement, or theater.
I don't believe you. I'm going to the room with a Black
Boy,
order.
we've gotten a lot. I wonder if he has a pedometer. We could count our steps. We've gone through a ton here. We can.
I mean, it's looking decent. Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking good here. Except for
I love the texture.
Yeah, just enjoy the texture, and we'll wait for you to find a plaque.
Disagreement. Okay, theater, ambition, desire. Wait, you're telling me so?
Wait, who's ambition? Who's the
ambition? Is Otto.
Otto.
What are you writing down over there?
Right
you wrote everything down.
Oh, Daniel, you can't put this on me when you can't find any plaques. At this point, I pretty much am foolproof until you can.
Okay, let me read all the plaques. We've got Mordecai, we've got negligent, we've got murder, we've got Mordecai and Call, and Merlehaven.
None of these we need.
Wait, do you know what I'll do? I know what I'll do.
Make us fall down from dizziness?
Which one do we need?
Oh my God. We need desire. We need ambition. We need...
Okay. Do we need theater?
Theater, yes, we need theater.
Okay. For whom?
Theater for Professor Myers.
Theater for Professor Myers. So let's go use Catherine on Mordecai.
You and I have a long, illustrious history, don't we, Mordy?
Oh, do we?
So lovely that we've
Do
been
tell.
all together for this piece. Tell me, how have things been going since we last met?
Ooh,
okay, now I'm gonna pick up the painting and I'm gonna get theater.
Hey, there you go. That's the Daniel that I know. That's the smart guy.
I need to walk around a bit to get my bearings.
Yeah.
Inspector Calls is the next one, I think. I'm a Baconian, so I get free tickets to all the plays. I just need to pick them up the morning before the show.
All right. Okay, we're looking for disagreement, desire. Who was that? Desire. That was Professor Myers, right? That was Professor Myers.
We've got desire.
No, we still need desire for Lilith. Okay, so Lilith. Who thought of this game, man?
People
who came up with this
just
stuff?
Be happy anymore, can they?
Daniel.
There's no zen. Enjoying.
Let me look around.
Being.
You've been looking around for the last hour and a half.
I wish there was some way I could just speed up the grieving process.
Wait, who are you grieving? What just happened? What happened?
She's funeral director, so...
Oh, golly. Okay, speed up other people's...
Yeah.
Okay, well, Lilith just did desire. Okay.
What do we need next?
Right. Well, we've got job, ambition, disagreement, 2 disagreements.
Wait, we got ambition? Ambition for whom?
Yeah. Ambition for Otto.
Ambition for Otto. So we got home. Let's place Otto, and then we'll get ambition. Nope.
I had this babysitter once called Holly. She looked after me for years. You know, fed me jam tarts, let me stay up late. She was great. Then, all of a sudden, she was gone. There was a lot of shouting, so... Thanks, Dad.
I have no idea what it means.
Ambition. Ambition with Otto, right?
Ambition with Otto.
Okay.
Oh, it's a privilege. I mean, it's great being able to influence people into bed to talk about climate change and kind of generally raise awareness for things, like alcoholism.
He has a wry sense of humor.
Yes, he does. All right, so we got rid of ambition. Now you want to look for some murder, some jobs,
some murder,
and a couple of disagreements.
Look for some murder. Here we've got murder over here. With
let's murder with Otto.
Well, I thought my mum was going to kill my dad at one point. Pretty much why I just hid in my room all the time. Had more time to work on Pip, I guess.
Okay, fair enough. 2 disagreements and a job.
2 disagreements in a job.
Mm-hmm.
Otto's still on the wall. Just say.
Otto's done.
Passion. Negligent. 2 disagreements in a job. So ambition will have disagreement immediately afterwards. Hey, we have disagreement over here. Who should be?
All right, so you can. This would be. We'll finish up Sunday with this agreement.
We already saw their disagreement, just not in the correct order, right?
Is that right?
Did we?
Yeah, we saw when they talked about the fact that they don't disagree.
Oh, that they never disagree.
Well, we never
okay.
Fight,
well then.
I always think that we were forced to spend so much time apart before we were born, that we've been making up for it ever since.
Okay.
So, losing an eye means that we're wrong, or that
no, it costs to view the memories every time you play a painting. One of those red eyes of Mordecai disappears. So
so we're just wasting time.
Wasting.
Professor Myers is a disagreement.
Wait. Is this a bug? Because I took the painting off and it didn't change to anything. We're still in disagreement.
No, because
stick with it.
You've already seen it.
Yeah, Professor Myers.
Yeah. It only goes
Stay there and put Professor Myers on disagreement. There you go.
Most of our patients have troubling dreams. But instead of medicating them, we use hypnosis as a therapy. Kim is well aware of that and is trying to blow it all out of proportion.
Kim? Who's Kim? All right, so she's done. No, she's not done. We did. Oh no! Wait a minute. Who was that? Was that
Professor Myers?
No, we did it out of order. She was supposed to do passion first. Sorry.
You had one job, Paul. One job.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, Lilith. We need a job. So you're looking for job for Lilith, and then passion. Yeah.
Okay, so we need job for Lilith, and then passion for Professor Myers.
Yeah.
Job and passion.
Looking good. It's looking good in there. You're doing good.
We're doing good.
Job and passion. Nope. 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 Okay, so we don't have it, so we need to get it. Job and passion. So we have murder, and we'll get passion, and immediately afterwards we'll get job. So let's find murder, which is over.
Call is the next one, right? Does it flip around?
Yeah. So where's murder? I think it's over. No, it's on the other side of this door. Here. Who should we? Doesn't matter.
The Kincaids? Well, they were buying up plots from Merlers and selling them on for extortionate fees. Demand outstripped supply, so they started murdering people off, forging papers to burial grounds. It's cremation or bust if you're a new resident nowadays. There's just no space.
Oh boy.
Okay. Passion.
That's Professor Myers. And then you can do disagreement. Except we've already done disagreement, but we'll probably have to do it again.
I have developed a 100% method of rehabilitation so that no future crimes are committed. And no, it's not death. I have a desire to help people.
That's it? That's a lot of... All right. Now you can do disagreement. And do we have to do disagreement with her again?
If it's out of order.
No, wait.
So all we need now, Daniel, is disagreement and job.
Disagreement and job. I think that disagreement was after passion. No, job is after passion. So we need to use someone else for the passion part, and then we'll get the job. And then we'll get the job. Get it?
Yeah, what you get?
Oh, I'm definitely a foodie. Money was a bit tight when I was younger, and it instilled me with this kind of quick or hungry mentality.
Got that. Okay, now stick with her and go with job.
Stick with her, with Lilith. Job?
Yep. Man, did we ever clock in, by the way? Are we on the clock?
I mean, you're sleeping.
That's a lot of work.
Meat. Cows and vegans are equally destroying the planet, in my opinion. What I'm doing is different.
Yeah. All right. We're done. No, we got to get
all
the
of these
disagreement.
scenes filmed as one long scene with all of these conversations, or were they filmed separately?
They were all filmed separately, yeah. Yeah, so they're all snippets, and you're getting all of the kind of night 1 snippets, and by night 3, some of those are going to come together for you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
We got to find a disagreement, and then when we're done with night 1, we can go take a.
This is the gamification part of the. This is the gamification part of the game. Wait, Mordecai. For Professor Miles.
Mordecai.
Paul, you had one job. Yeah. Let me know that we have Mordecai left. For Professor Myers, right? Right?
Yeah, right? But how come she has 4? I guess so. Professor Myers, yeah.
4?
You and I have a long, illustrious.
We did this already.
All interviews
unlocked. Woohoo!
So lovely that we've been brought together for this piece. Tell me, how have things been going since we last met?
Yeah.
Wait, we saw this one.
Yeah, we did, but it's not in the right order.
Just out of order, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you've unlocked all the interviews. How's that room looking now?
How's what looking?
Boom.
The room's looking good. Wait. Anything else you can do in that room?
Oh.
Yes, this is where he just goes too fast. Okay, shut that door. Can we click on something?
What were you doing in the theatre district on the morning of the 31st of October?
I had to pick some things up from Adams.
So,
nice.
Mr. Taylor can vouch for you?
No, he wasn't there. He just left them outside.
Did you use the payphone?
Yes, but only to call a cab. My battery was dead.
I love the film noir background.
Yeah.
This goes back to that TV show you saw at the beginning where Melhaven's Unsolved Mysteries, and they were saying that the killer made a phone call from the theatre district. So you're now trying to rule out people basically who saying they were not at the theatre district or didn't make the phone call. I think Dominique just said that she definitely made a call. So she was in the phone box. Could have been her, right? You probably couldn't rule her out from that.
Zen Solstice says, great work. Those performances were top tier. I feel like I didn't have to commit too much to memory because they were so compelling.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Okay. Lilith.
I was in the phone booth, but I didn't make a call.
What were you doing?
Yeah,
I was
what were
putting
you
up
doing?
flyers.
For what? You're the only undertaker on the island.
For the meat business.
We didn't find anything in the booth.
Good. Means someone took it.
Wait, I know the voice of the detective. Is that Rupert Booth?
That is Rupert Booth in the booth.
Hey, that's great.
Rupert's also in.
Boy, he's become like the go-to FMV guy, hasn't he? He's all over the place.
No, I didn't find anyone from there.
Can you prove it?
I was home the whole day.
Witnesses?
My couch. Oh, no, actually, yeah. No, my mother.
My
she was
puppet?
cleaning the place the whole morning.
Okay, good. He's got a... All right, at this point, Lilith did it. Lilith seemed very guilty.
I don't recall. Sorry.
Have you ever used the phone box in the theatre district?
Yes.
Ooh, she seems touchy.
I said I don't remember.
Ooh.
Why? Did anyone see me?
Okay, all right. You're not coming across too well here. I think she's hiding not her own guilt, but she knows somebody else.
Yes.
It was taken the morning of Halloween. Who were you calling from the payphone?
A colleague of my parents.
Why didn't you use the phone at home?
I didn't want them to recognize the number. I thought they might not answer.
Why not?
It's a private matter. Can we just leave it at that?
Sorry, but we can't.
Wait, was Rupert behind the camera, or did you record him as a voiceover?
Yeah, no, we VO'd that later. Yeah, Rupert did the VO for that after. So no, otherwise we'd have done a reverse. But
yeah, for sure, you're not going to have him in the room and then not show that guy.
Although you can film it in 2 shots, even though
oh yeah,
not
we
in
could
the
have
same
done.
room.
Yeah, it was an option, but we decided not to.
He's been seen on too many games anyways. Better to keep him as a voiceover.
No, I didn't use the phone that day.
But you do frequently use the public phone booth Mr. Gray was called from.
Yes, but not on that day. What are you trying to say, Detective?
At least you nailed the reverb in that room. It sounds like they're in the same room. Doesn't sound like a voiceover. Usually voiceover sounds very sterile, but this sounds like they're in the same room.
Thank you. I did a bit of work on. You tend to give them the same effects.
Did you do Dominique already? We already did Dominique.
We did everyone.
Dominique.
We did everyone.
That was the first one. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I closed the door because I didn't want to interrupt anyone in case someone's working around here.
Did you want to use the key before you left, or?
Yeah, let's use the key for goodness sakes.
Okay, so were there any doors that needed a lock that were locked?
Let's see.
Yes, there was that. Not this one. You don't want to lock yourself in. It's where we first came in. There's that closet. Get. Oh my goodness. Go to take 15, 20 minutes and get us back to the front room.
Oh.
When you're there, let us know.
It's actually it's in the opposite. It's opposite this room. That's it. There was a place in here you couldn't get in, right? You gone the wrong way. Okay.
Yeah, well, this is what Daniel does. He doesn't listen to directions. Do you listen to your GPS? Do you listen to your GPS when it tries to tell you to get?
Yeah, whenever it tells me to go right, I go left.
There was definitely a door in here, I think. That you can open.
Here it is.
Okay.
We never even tried opening it. Okay.
Boom.
Wait, couldn't have we done this before?
I think when we played with Tim on his original thing, we got here a lot faster.
You can get the Foley now off of that, the urn.
Got the urn.
We throw it on the ground. See if they have a good Foley for breaking an urn.
I didn't record that.
I want to hear the sound effects of the urn because Tim talked about it. Okay, family. Do we need family for someone? No, we're done with.
Oh, we're here for a reason. Hold on. Why do you have the urn? Where do you click on? There you go.
Higgins said he was having strange dreams at the beginning. What type of dreams? I don't want to know. Just if it starts to affect your work, then maybe see a doctor. I'm useless at these kind of things.
Wait, what? Huh? So she's talking to us.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but in
Sasha.
like a flash. Yeah.
Let's use family. Let's see what happens.
This is the treasuring you
I was
unlocked
9 and my dad died last year. Black lung. So it's just me. Oh, and Adam, my fiance. He teaches English.
Black lung. When is this taking place?
This is because of the mines in Melhaven, but that space you played it on, that's free. That doesn't cost you any eyeballs. So
nice. Didn't cost you any eyeballs.
It cost you no eyeballs.
Thank God. I want to keep as many eyeballs as I can.
And there's a chair in here as well. You see the chair in here? If you ever want to get back to reception quickly, just have a sit down in that chair.
Oh, nice. Boom, back in reception. I love it.
I'm Higgins.
Okay.
I stopped questioning why or how this place existed.
Wait, where are we going?
You've gone back.
No, where are we supposed to go? We're supposed to go somewhere? No. We took the urn. Let's see what we can do with the urn.
You can't, spoiler, you can't do anything with the urn tonight on your first ever game. It only unlocks tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, guys, we are at about 2:10. Well, probably later in a different. We're 10 minutes after the hour. I doubt we'll get to a second night tonight. And what we have a few more minutes. Tim, is there something you'd like us to? Is there another little puzzle we can solve before we let everyone get on with their evening?
You can just hit the TV and see the next bit of video from Sasha if you want, and then
there you go.
This one?
It's only, it'll be a quick one, and then you'll be back into day 2, ready to start that whenever you want to go with that.
I thought I'd just leave a message. Didn't want to wake you. Hopefully you didn't sleep all night. And just don't let Miss Argenta catch you like that. She can be quite unpleasant. Good luck tonight, and stay awake.
It's chastising, Sasha.
So now, Sasha is she's our who? She's our she works. She's someone where we're reaching out to for.
She's our boss.
She's our boss.
Yeah. She's the manager of the gallery.
She's quite a young boss. How did she get that position?
Oh, gallery manager, selling art.
Not that she's young, it's that we're old.
Well, she's pretty young. Yeah, it's like shit. All right. Tim, this is awesome. This is so much fun. And it's just, for me, I love the immersive quality of it. I love that Daniel was talking about how impatient people are and that they need to have their hand held. I mean, this game really lends itself to being able to really explore and take your time without this, pressure of something coming at you or having to, it really allows you to just, I love it. I love not feeling that sense of doom or dread that if I don't do it before quickly enough that something's going to come kill me. I mean, maybe that happens later in the game, but
no, you're pretty safe all the way through.
It's really, really fun and very, very unique to set this in this empty or this late night museum. It's creepy and really fun. I really, really appreciate what you're doing here.
No, it's great to see you play it. As like I said, I didn't really. I've been just watching you go through it. It's a bit like you go down to your potting shed. The gallery feels a bit like that to me sometimes when you're in it, just walking around, taking in the music, looking at all of the paintings and getting the performances.
Yeah, I was trying to walk around, but you guys didn't like it so much.
Trying to walk around. You did like 57 laps at least.
Well, my Garmin watch counts steps, so I need to get to 10,000 steps a day. So,
did you have any clue about who the murderer might be already? You get 3 of those really, so you're going to end up with the little.
Well,
clip.
Just based on those sort of police the procedurals. The one person that
Dominique.
I don't think it's Dominique. I think the professor seemed like she was hiding something, but I didn't get the sense that I thought she was trying to protect somebody. So I don't know who was it? Was it Lilith? I thought Lilith kind of, what did she say about, no, she was just she was talking about the flyer and there's something about that rang untrue to me. So I don't know.
The Undertaker, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it a different? Is it always the same murderer, or does it?
The murderer changes every game, and you see.
Do you know who it is right now, based on what we did?
No, and that's the beauty of it. What you're supposed to do is you rule out. I know a couple of people to rule out, but I don't know who done it. So until we get to the end and we've ruled out everyone, I couldn't tell you. But I know from those videos, I know 2 of them I could probably rule out now.
Who can you rule out?
No, don't say who he can rule out. Let us find out.
All right. Well,
yeah. The murder happened a year ago, so one of the assumptions we made was that the police would probably follow up some leads. So if, for instance, Xavier said I was in Germany at the time, we assume the police would have followed that up. So
gotcha.
Don't think they're lying, but they could be telling
I definitely don't think it's Otto. But Daniel, why don't you change the scene so it's just the 3 of us? I don't think it's Otto, because he says that he had his house cleaner or somebody saw him. He had an alibi. So that one,
he said his mum was there the whole time. Yeah. That's right. So,
but of course, a mom's gonna lie for her kid anyways. That may not be.
Wait,
really
so
good.
Every character has enough scenes filmed that they're either the murderer or just a bystander or whatever?
Yeah, so you get out of those 3 scenes you saw, so that we've seen 1 so far, which is they were in the theatre district making a phone call. There are 9 of those in the game, and you're only going to see 3 on any particular playthrough, and it randomizes them. And then for each of those 9, the suspects have got either an innocent or a guilty response. So again, by using deduction every time you play, you should be able to work out at the end, one of those suspects is going to have no alibi for anything. So they are then the killer by default. So it's not like a lot of our games, even something like Dr. Decker, they could say something and there was a video that would be in it if they were guilty. And you'd literally know as soon as you saw that video they were guilty. We wanted to make this game replayable for ourselves, even so that so this way we thought this was a cool way of doing it, because then we're always randomizing the murderer and all the things. So we're not even going to know until the end who
usually whodunit games and stories have only one solution, and after you read through the story or play through the game, you already know the solution and it has no replayability. But over here, even you don't know who did it. That's cool.
I don't know who did it. Yeah, and also the murder itself, the frames as we call them, those videos you get, because there's 9 of those and you only see 3 and we mix them up. It makes the kind of story flexible. We've been writing flexible murder mystery games for years. So we're used to doing this, where the murderer changes every time. If you buy one of our party games and play at home, then out of all 14 of your friends and family that come over, any of them could be the killer any time. It's randomly selected at the start of the game. So
that's why I think in real life that 14 of my closest friends are all murderers.
Just it could be any of them anyway. Yeah.
Well,
that's why I don't invite anyone.
So much for joining us today. It's been a real pleasure, not only getting to know you and your work, and hopefully getting some more eyes on it, and seeing people all talking about in the chat that they're interested in picking it up for themselves. So I think that would be great. And let's keep the FMV rolling. I want to see when you get a chance to take a break and unwind. I can't wait to see what your next one is.
We need to get you in one, don't we?
That's right, man. I gotta pick up the pace here and give Rupert a run for his money and see if I can be the next. I want to unseat him as the next FMV guy,
the go-to guy.
Exactly. Well, Anna, thank you for joining us, and nice work in the game. It's really fun to see your acting work in that, both of you, and thanks everyone for joining us today. And Daniel and I will be back on Friday with Noah Antweiler, the spoony one, playing Techno Babylon. So please join us for that. Until then, have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. I'm dizzy.
Brilliant.